Hello, fabulous Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2014, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. Well, last month I told you to focus your energy to the best of your ability on some time in honest evaluation, because the energy was saying to be contemplative, to look at what was coming up for you, maybe look at some ways in which you get in your own way of your higher stated intentions, and also to look at what's really happening with you very honestly, and what it is that you really want to do in the world. And so all of that honest evaluation, and you add to that a full moon in your sign that was taking place last month, does start to cultivate in some really important ways now in terms of your finances. So last month, as I spoke about in last month's video, with the full moon in your sign, it would have represented a really turning point, a real turning point for you in understanding what really matters to you in life, in love, where your energy is going to go now, deciding on who you are now and what direction you want your life to take. And all of that very brave self-honesty, for some of you much more brave than others, and really looking at some hard facts and some hard truth, allowed you to really understand a much more grounded way, the direction in which you desire your life to go. Well, this month, a lot of things start to come together for you financially based on the understandings that you had last month. And so this is a time to really embrace and to really start the month with understanding what was it that last month was trying to show you? What was it that really came up for you in the middle of the month that showed you something about who you really are and what you have outgrown? Because now, as you prepare for some new and really, in some cases, very wonderful financial changes, I do think that it is the prosperity and the abundance that's around you now that is going to make a lot more things possible for you. Now, there's a sense of abundance in very practical terms. So let me address that first and foremost. In the beginning of the month, the financial sort of outlook, actually, you're just ending February with and entering this month with an energy where maybe you have to deal with or have to interact with different organizations, or at least one key organization that has a financial focus. So whether it's a bank or other lending institution or a granting institution, insurance payments, benefits, that type of thing. And it does look like the likelihood of you hearing something that you qualify for does seem to give you a lot of hope, does seem to raise your spirits. And so run with that. I'm going to advise you to run with that, because it does look like the possibility of something really nice manifesting for you is there, and something that allows you to feel a sense of inspiration in your life, allows you to ease some of your circumstances. That sort of, in some cases, one-off. In some cases, as I said, it could be some sort of benefit package, whatever the case may be. That sort of situation could end up actually being something, as I said, that does ease your walk through life, at least financially. And it's in the middle of the month where it becomes much more about the way in which you're making money. And what I'm seeing is a need for you, and again, this goes back to the bravery. It's you really acknowledging what you want to do and what you don't want to do, what you're willing to do for money, but also understanding that money has its proper place, and that abundance and prosperity can be found in many, many different forms. And once you have that understanding, then you open yourself up to an energy of abundance. So it isn't just that, yes, it does look like, financially speaking, you're making some decisions about what you're willing to do, as I said, what you're not willing to do, and also how much time you're willing to give to get money, and also what your time is worth. And so there are some financial changes indicated. For some of you, this is going to be a raise in pay. For some of you, what I'm seeing is your immediate, sort of like your rate may go up, but it's you that decides, you know what, I'm not going to work as many hours, or, you know, maybe I've been doing this and I don't really want to do this anymore, so I'm willing to change gear. So your actual bottom line might not see that big of a difference, but that's mainly because it's your priorities that go through a shift. But as I said, there is this more ephemeral element to this, and that has to do with understanding prosperity more intricately. Understanding that prosperity is not just about the number on your paycheck, but prosperity is also about how you feel. Do you feel like life is offering you a lot of options? Do you feel like you have more of the things that make you happy, that lift your spirits, that allow you to live with a sense of expansion? Where that's true, you are going to cultivate more more of that energy. And where that isn't, you're going to be honest with yourself about what needs to change within you so that you can feel happier and you can feel more expansive than you are before. Regardless, you are moving in a direction of understanding wealth, of understanding money, and of understanding prosperity for you now and to the larger picture of your life. And you master these lessons, which it looks like you're doing actually quite nicely. You master these lessons, you're also going to find yourself moving in a more inspired direction that I'll talk about next month. A direction that has to do with really seeing your life much more expansively, not just your finances, but your entire life, and cultivating a new vision. Deal with the practicalities now. Know that your money is right now. Know that you can provide for yourself and that just on a very base level, your needs are met. And from there, you're able to calm your energy enough to see some more expanded possibilities ahead. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.